Woo, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I just want to take this moment to share with you a thought. There was a time when people didn't like to go to the Walmart, or they didn't like to go even to, well, I won't say Walmart, I'll say Kmart. They didn't like going to Kmart, and they didn't love going to stores that seemed to have a reputation of being cheap. Nowadays, when you go to the store, you can go to the dollar store, and the dollar store got people packed. They got carts. They're rolling through like they're at one of the major stores, even in all of the accessories and in the food sections. And another place that they go to is the Goodwill. Now, the Goodwill is the place where people have died and they've given their stuff away to charity, or people have just extended themselves so much they got so much junk in the house they want to clean up or clean out, and they put their stuff at the Goodwill. You go to the Goodwill nowadays, I don't care where it is, what part of the city it is in. You can't even find parking spaces. You have to park on the side of the streets. People are in Goodwill and at the dollar store. What does that mean? That means that people don't have money, or the price is so high. Like, for instance, the gas prices. Some of you remember when gas was less than $1 a gallon. Now, in some places, it's $4 a gallon. Same gallon of gas. You didn't get any more out of it. You just paying more for it. And you ask yourself, what is it that's happening? What can you do about it? And you don't know what to do. You listen to your politicians. They say they are working for you. They don't. They work for business people and others. They leave you out in the cold. One of my greatest fears now, living here in Minnesota, is my son. He works a job, been working ever since he was 14 years old. And now he has a vehicle, the tires are bad. Needs some tires real bad. But look at rent, look at food, look at clothes for the kids, and you say, wow, is there anything left to buy tires? Not when tire prices are going up skyrocketed high. And I'm filled with fear because I'm thinking here in Minnesota, we get a lot of ice and snow. And I pray to God that he doesn't slide off the road with he and the kids in the car or anything like this. I don't want this to happen to anyone, but it could happen to anyone. And I'm only giving this little message to you, ladies and gentlemen, to let you know that this is not just for minorities, blacks or Asians or others. The white people are in these stores just like everybody else. I mean, they need a break too. And these politicians aren't doing it. Last election we had, or should I say the last president we had a Republican. Republican people didn't like what he was doing, but they gave him praise because he wasn't a Democrat. They were excited about that. Nowadays we got a Democratic president. He is not doing anything different than what the Republicans did, but he's getting praise from the Democrats because he's not a Republican. And everybody's fed up with Washington, and yet they're setting up trying to determine what other person, Republican or Democrat, are they going to put into Washington next time. I have learned as a social scientist, ladies and gentlemen, is that you're just defeating your own cause. The truth of the matter is men are selfish and egotistical, and they got their own ideas and they got their own dreams and aspirations, and they don't care who it hurts. There's only one power that cares about you. It's an invisible power. It's the same power that you can't see. I mean, you can look at the evidence of that power's reality, but you can't see that power. That power is given credit for creating the earth, all the stuff that's above the earth, on the earth, in the earth, you and I, and the skills that we have and the abilities that we have to take from the resources that have been given to create all that we have thought we need, want, and desire. That is God. Now, I'm saying to you, if you put another Republican in the White House, I don't care who it is. If you put another Democrat in the White House, I don't care who it is, thinking that they're going to do something for you different, you are out of your mind. You are on a pitfall to hell. I hate to say it to you like that, but I can't think of it in no other way. Why not put somebody in the White House who cares and thinks like God, who says that everybody should have peace, prosperity, and joy, that everybody should have food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and careers of their choosing, that says that poverty should be gone and we should transform America and the rest of the country, world, as they would allow us to, from this hell-bent situation to paradise. Now, I have given it to you. How many of you are going to pay attention to what I'm saying? Or are you just going to go back thinking that you're a Republican or thinking that the Tea Party is going to do something better for you? Boy, and I live in this world calling myself a human being. That's a sad statement. But I'll leave it to you. Oh, and if you need a representative for God, don't get these preachers in these churches. They work for the state too. They are allowing all of the stuff, all the suffering to go around, and they got nothing to say. I got something to say. I speak for that invisible power. Now, I know for one reason or another you might not want to make me president. And don't think that I want to be president. But I do want pain and suffering to end. I do want that to happen. And I can't count on anybody other than God to do it. And I'm the only one that you have ever heard talk about God in the sense that you have heard me speak today. So the cards are in your hands. It's your move. Bye-bye.